Here at the Troy Golf Complex, I'm Barry McKnight. I don't know if anybody in the whole campus at Troy University is busier than Brantley Scott is right now. Sun Belt Conference first team, senior graduation ceremony this weekend, and going to the NCAA championship. It's a good time to be Brantley Scott these days.
No doubt. It's been a fun few weeks, but like you said, it's been a busy few. So
let's talk about what everybody's talking about. Getting through the Urbana Regional in Illinois, qualifying for the NCAA tournament, first time that's happened for Troy. And you had to be a little bit steely in that final round to get to that spot. What went into it, particularly late in that tournament?
We got down early. It was a tough start, but we knew because we started on the back that could happen, especially looking at late in the tournament. North Carolina came out swinging. They're really good program, played some really good golf all year, and we knew that they were there. So kind of late tournament, we were just trying to, keep our heads down, keep going, and take care of the holes that we had coming up. And obviously we did that, and we're all very excited to go to Carlsbad.
You had to jump over Texas Tech as well. I think number 6 was really kind of the pivotal hole in that final round for everybody on your team, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. 6 it's not a free hole. It's one that you've got to hit good golf shots to take advantage of, and all 5 guys stepped up. We had 4 birdies, and then Jake knocked it in there close for eagle, which was huge for momentum. We definitely stepped up when we needed to, and that's good to know you have that on the team.
Trying to think of a creative way to ask this because people always want to know, but when it finally happened, when you knew, what did that feel like?
I was on the phone with my mom, and I was like, it's the best day of golf I've ever had in my life. Just knowing all year that we've worked so hard to get there. We've had up on our board in the locker room all year that this is our year. And so just keeping that in the back of the mind as you're playing, as you're hitting shots, as you're inside the cut line, and to come out after day 3 and know that you're not done, you've got more golf to play, and that's just it's an incredible feeling.
I wanted to ask about that because Coach Bounds made it a point to talk about that. I know going into the year, with you and Jake and Nick and Pablo and Lee and all, you knew there was plenty of talent. I want to make sure people do realize you guys just outworked all of the different problems and all the different challenges you had during the year. It was the work that got it done, correct?
Yeah, no doubt. We've got 5 guys who aren't afraid to come in and get after it, so to speak. So just seeing all that hard work pay off, countless hours down here, countless hours studying courses, and in the end for it to pay off and us go to national championship is so rewarding.
Talk about what it felt like for you when you saw Coach Bounds and saw him be able to realize that, because he's been a real underlying force in all of this.
Yeah, no doubt. He came in right away, and it's just been a huge part of this process. He's established the culture, and after it was said and done, just to give him a hug and the tears were coming. We can't explain how much it means to us.
It's funny, you told your mom this is the best day of golf I've ever had. You've had a lot of really good days of golf. First team all Sun Belt Conference, you and Jake. How meaningful was that?
Yeah, that's awesome. But at the end of the day, that's just a reward. It's an accomplishment, but it's part of the process of just staying in the process, playing good golf, hitting one good shot at a time, and just keep working hard. And it's good to see that pay off. When
you get ready and the team plays later on, less than a week away, out in Carlsbad, California, in the NCAA championships, the Troy Trojans, what's the mindset going into that?
Trust the hard work. I think everybody here knows that we've got the game to go compete. So just don't slack up. Just keep your head down. keep pursuing, and I think we'll like the results.
Yeah, the celebration coming back from Illinois was great, and it was profound and everything, but it was short too, wasn't it?
It was short-lived for sure, and that's good. We knew that, like you said, we're not done. So a lot of teams right now, there's only 30 teams that still have golf left to play. So knowing that we're one of those 30, we just have to, get back to work and stay focused.
You and Jake, both first team All Sun Belt Conference. You, Jake Springer, you both obviously. It would be inaccurate to say that you guys have carried this team. That's not true. But you guys have pushed and pulled and led by example with this team as well. The leadership involved in all of this. People think of golf as an individual sport, but as a team sport, you shoulder a lot of that responsibility to kind of lead the way. How does that feel?
I think it's a good feeling, but I think if you look around, every team has the leaders. Something we've learned in school is every group has a leader. It's essential. So you have to establish a culture, set the practice standards. And I think me, Jake, and along with Nick, the three seniors who have played most of the year, I feel like we've done a pretty good job of, at least passing on to the younger guys what they need to do. And then that's important for me, is just trying to make sure that these guys, when we're gone, can just continue the same culture that we've had, because it's been special, and it's shown that we've taken care of business. So I think that's something that was one of my main goals coming in here, and to leave it in a pretty good spot, I would say, is happy for me.
Well, Brantley, Scott, and Troy men's golf as a whole has been taking care of business all season long. Still business to accomplish. We wish you good luck with it. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, Barry. Appreciate it.